Stop moving around so much. Sorry, darling. Only have a hernia on one side. Hey, a welcoming committee of two.
Two, yeah.
Welcome home. Thank you. You can put me down now.
What for? We have a lot of thresholds to cross yet. What's going on around here?
Excuse me.
Not much. Just, thanks. No, really, you're about the only person who really understands me lately.
Because I trust you, son, and I trust your instincts.
Thanks. No, I'm not giving up.
That's the spirit. Look, all you got to do is just keep trying to reach her. Just keep trying.
No. In fact, I'm gonna go see if I can talk to her again. Thanks.
Okay.
What are you doing, darling? Giving him another little pep talk?
Oh, just having a discussion about a little problem he has, that's all.
I see. What did we walk into earlier?
Oh, Haley suggested he go to the crisis center and talk to a counselor. Didn't go too well.
According to whom?
Sophia, I have heard that pro-therapy speech once too often this week.
Is Ted going back?
No, I think he made the right decision.
Cece.
Now, will you do me a favor? Just do me a favor. Don't do this anymore, because I want to keep the honeymoon glow going on as long as it possibly can.
What do you want me to do, roll over and play dead?
Why can't he just handle his own problems in his own way?
He can, if it works. But if it's starting to destroy the marriage, they need help.
You mind telling me how a grown man can feel comfortable whining his problems out to an overeducated dear Abby?
He really is his father's son. Now, what about what happens to Ted and Haley? Does that concern you at all?
Don't you dare imply that I don't care about his happiness, okay?
Of course you care, darling, as long as Ted goes along with the capo credo of what a real man should do and shouldn't do.
I didn't give him one syllable of advice.
You don't have to. Your disapproval shows in the way you look and the way you choose your silences.
Oh, for crying out loud, I'm not going to win with this.
No, you can win. You can win if you stop trying to convince Ted that part of being a capo is above being human.
Dolly, may I remind you that the next time you criticize the way the Capos do things, would you just think back to 3 days ago when you became one?
Darling, I don't think you would have married me if you thought that I would give in every time we had a disagreement. If you...
Of course not. Haley, I am just worried about you. I mean, where are you gonna go?
I've been on my own before. If you can't do anything else for me, please, Ted, try and understand why I have to leave. Please.
Ted. Sorry.
Now, she can't be serious. She hasn't got a cent to her name. Now, where's she going?
She'll be fine.
Ted, she's your wife. Go after her.
Dad, she's got to do what's right for her. Look, just butt out, okay?
So crew.
Darling. Stop it. I can't stand seeing you hurting this way.
Well, it's so horrible. The man finally tries to get his life together, and it almost happens, and then something insane like this happens. He must feel like his whole world is coming down around him.
Yes, I imagine it does.
Well, we've got to do something, Cece. What can we do?
Donnie, I don't know what we can do. Short of finding another suspect.
Well, there is another suspect, and we better find him, the man who did commit that rape.
Alex, this is a surprise. I thought you'd be buried in your test tubes this time of day.
When the mission is important, I make the time. May I come in?
Of course, please.
Am I interrupting?
Nope.
Sophia, how nice to see you. So you are as beautiful as when I first met you at your wedding. I know all brides are supposed to be beautiful, but this, I can't blame this on gowns and music.
I must have warned you about Alex, darling. Spent a lot of time in Europe. That's where he gets all these continental affectations.
No. I speak from my heart, I assure you.
Yes, I'm not the real man, Alex. It's all an act.
Very nice to see you again.
Thank you. I just came by to make sure that I'll have the pleasure of your company at my reception tomorrow night. I insist that both of you be there.
What reception?
Sorry, Johnny, I must have forgotten. The good doctor's being honored by the university for his contributions to the scientific society. And does that include the project you're working on?
Very few of the public at large know about my current project. But that will end starting tomorrow night.
I'm glad to hear it, because I haven't been able to get a word out of my daughter.
On the other hand, I don't want the entire evening to be devoted to shop talk. I want to count on two normal people to be there to save me from the pedantry of academe, please.
Well, we'll try to make it.
Oh, more than try, I hope.
We wouldn't miss it.
I can count on you.
Of course.
Great, that's wonderful. I'm looking forward to it.
Flattering, isn't he? I mean, coming all the way up here to make sure he came to his reception.
I hope you don't mind going alone.
I beg your pardon. Yes, I do mind going alone.
Rick is not your son, but he is my son, and he is in jail, which does not put me in the frame of mind to go to a silly reception and make small talk.
Sophia, I understand that you're upset.
Do you understand I'm upset? You could have fooled me.
Look, locking yourself up in the house is not going to help Rick. Life doesn't stop.
Stopping is not something I intend to do. I intend to exhaust every possibility to try to help my son. Oh, hi, I'm so glad to see you. I was just going to call you. Come in.
Thank you. You've been on my mind all day. You talked with Brick, right?
Yes.
Sophia, we have to do something.
I know, but I don't know what that something is. I feel really helpless.
It's not entirely helpless. I mean, bail will have to be set, and then we're going to get him out of that jail.
Of course, that goes without saying.
But it may not be that easy. I get the feeling that they're going to demand a bail that's impossibly high.
Nothing's impossible, Lionel.
It may be for me. My family has had some extraordinary financial difficulties. Like, I don't want to bore you with the detail, but I just began to worry that I wouldn't be able to come up with that kind of money.
Don't say another word.
I'm just ashamed to stand here and ask.
It's my son, too.
I haven't been able to help him very much, see? And I can't tell you how it hurts not being able to now.
We're going to do it together. It's going to be all right. We're going to get him out of there.
Well, what are you doing here, Lionel?
I had to talk to Sophia about Brick's bail.
I was under the impression it hadn't been set yet.
No, but we wanted to prepare for when it is so that our son is not left in that jail one night more than he has to be.
Well, there isn't any discussion then, is there? I mean, when bail is set, you will pay for it. Isn't that what a father's supposed to do?
Yeah. That's just it. I can't pay for it.
Well, of course you can. You have frittered away all the resources you have left on Lord knows what, and now you come back here to expecting us to pick up the slack. You really don't have any pride at all, do you, Lionel?
Lionel is not asking me to do anything that I wouldn't already have done. Don't make this any worse than it is.
I want to know why you are defending this man, because every time there is a responsibility for him to do, like put up or shut up, he claims poverty.
I don't enjoy being in this position.
Just a very short time ago that Kelly was in jail, you would have done anything to get her
A
out.
little bit different, wouldn't you say?
I guess the difference is that Brick isn't your son.
No, the difference is that Kelly had proof that she was innocent. You two are going on blind faith, that's all you're doing.
What are you saying to me? Are you saying to me that if we didn't know about that tape and Kelly came to us and said, I'm innocent, I didn't do it, but I don't have any proof, you would have doubted her?
My son is innocent. I believe.
I'm afraid that's only your opinion. Before I do anything for Brick, before I contribute anything to him, I'm going to have to hear something from him. He's the only one that's going to get me to help.
I am not asking for a contribution from you. And after what you have just said, I wouldn't accept it if it was offered.
I understand.
Why should I try to understand because you're not trying? Lionel and I will handle this by ourselves. No money or your permission.
No. Thank you for calling. I'll give her the message. Yes.
Wait, is that for me?
Bailiff's been set for break.
God. Thank God, finally. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to go down there right now and post it because I don't want to spend another night in jail.
Darling, Timmons went to the maximum.
Well, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised he even set bail at all.
Sophia, it is $750,000.
I guess I'll have to raise it.
Judge, myself thought the prosecution had some kind of a case, so it wouldn't allow that astronomical sum.
Can we not go into this again?
Darling, I just don't want you to get your hopes up. We both know the investigation is not going too well for Brick.
I don't need that kind of help from you. What I need is support. I don't need your legal opinion. What else did Julie say?
They found some new evidence against Brick.
What kind of evidence?
Sand. Sand wedged in his boots. It matches the sand at the scene of Haley's rape.
Crazy, that's ridiculous. Sand. How can they know a thing like that? Sand is sand.
Darling, the police have specialists to analyze that kind of thing.
This time, they just happen to be wrong. His family loyalty, which he speaks about all the time, it doesn't apply to my son, does it?
I know how painful it is for you. I'm just trying to get us to face the facts.
I'm going to tell you something. I want you to listen to me. Maybe I wasn't around when Bush was growing up. But I know what kind of a man he is, and he is not capable of rape.
Darling, I hope not. Without proof, he's in serious trouble. I just want you to be prepared for what could happen.
I don't need this kind of help from you. And neither does Brick. He needs your support, Stacey. 100% or nothing at all. I know in my heart that he is innocent. That's all the evidence I need. The Orient Express.
The Orient Express, yes! 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 What the hell are you doing here?
Why did you let him in here?
Marie, please go away right now. You got 5 seconds. 5 seconds to clear out of under your own power.
It's official business here. Listen, your son Brick is going to be doing a long stretch.
I'm on my way to post bail for him right now. Now, if you want to discuss the case, you get to it and you get out.
Okay, I got a deal for you. Sort of a 2-for-1 deal. I'll drop the charges, charging him with the rape of Haley Benson if he pleads guilty to the attack against Victoria and Miss Marsh.
That's outrageous and it's blackmail.
It is illegal, okay? It's bargain basing. You'll never be.
My son is going to be acquitted of the charges because he is innocent. And you can take your deal and you know what you can do with it.
Why don't you hit me again? Remember like you did in that office? You know, I love
Why
that.
don't you go talk to the studio man right now?
Just go talk to him.
Call it. Put on the Orient Express.
If you think that we are going to go crawling to him and let Brick plead guilty, he is absolutely true.
I don't know what to do anything while you're feeling this emotional.
Of course I'm emotional. It's my son's life.
But there's one thing.
You be listening to me. I need $750,000 and I need it right away. Tomorrow at the latest, and I don't care about the rules, the regulations, or your 3-day penalty wait. This is an emergency.
Nothing. Mr. C.T. Careful, to whom I'm speaking. What is your position, Mr. Engel? Okay, well, I suggest you follow my wife's request and take the money out of our market value account in cash. Yes, Mr. Engel, I realize $750,000 is a lot of money, but not much compared to what we have invested in your bank. Now, I would suggest if you don't have the money ready for my wife in 3 hours, I will remove Cashwell and Cashwell Enterprises funds from your bank on Monday morning. Now, so we can cooperate simply. So we could slip on 9 p.m. this evening.